Howdy-o, welcome back. Been a while since I put anything out, but here's a pretty neat old truck we got on the lot at work. It's an old Chevy Bruin, pretty rough shape, but we're going to try to get it running at some point here. This was bought because, let me get the hood open here, it has a 318 Detroit in it. There it is. Was supposedly been totally rebuilt out of frame shortly before this was purchased by a friend of the boss's, and they don't use it anymore, so we bought it for the engine and the transmissions. It's actually pretty crazy. It had a 5 and a 4 in it, but this is a 78. So that's kind of how they did things back then. Pretty rough on the inside, but see the old school dash. There's the factory shift pattern for anybody that's looking to see how you shift one of these. It's pretty cool old gauges back in the 70s. I got to get a bunch of this stuff that's just been thrown around here. I don't like seeing the cans of ether in there, multiple cans, but I don't know how long this has been sitting and when the last time it ran was, but we're not interested in anything other than the engine and the transmissions. Gonna try, like I said, get it running, see how it sounds before we get too busy actually pulling it out of the truck. But hopefully, I mean, it doesn't look like it's been slobbering a lot of oil. Did a few things here to wanted to get the air cleaner off it, see what's going on. It's not quite as clean as I'd like to see it down in there, but there is a screen, so nothing should have got down into the blower. But I got my emergency shut off there to block the air in case something happens if we crank it. It's just too compact in there to get the valve covers off and see what's going on. So we're gonna try to put some batteries in it and see what happens. Like I said, I don't know how long it's been that this is running. It's got good oil. It was a little low on water, but coolant. I cracked the oil pan plug and got nothing but oil out, so that's a plus. This has got the old school lube refiner oil filter on it, and it's got more fairly modern Baldwin fuel filters, so hopefully it won't take too much to get it running. But we're going to see. We're going to try to put some batteries in it and see what's going on. I don't know how they had they got, you would think these are negative and positive, but they have both of these cables going to the hot post of the starter, and this just going to the frame, and then they have one from the starter to the frame. So we're going to put some batteries in it and see what happens. So I'm just going to keep an eye on this cable. We don't really need all these cables to the starter, just one set. It's plenty heavy wire, so yeah, let's see what happens here. Nothing drastic going on there. Take a little peek around here and see nothing happening. So let's what happens when I hit the key, if anything. That's a fairly good sign. Give it a little bump and see what happens. I think we're out of clutch in to see if something's bound up there. Well, that doesn't sound good. Gonna clamp my probes here to this. See if I can keep an eye on it when I hit the key. I'm guessing these will probably drop to nothing. Well, it might have just been a starter that hasn't been run for a while. Let me get a starting boot, not much. Sounds like it wants to go. For another little sniff. We'll have to find another can here if it doesn't go pretty quick. Be nice to have a camera holder out here for me, but see what we can do. Okay, well, first attempt was somewhat unsuccessful. It does want to run, but I'm going to have to try to get that starter tightened up, get a charger on these batteries, and see what's going on here. So stay tuned for the next part, and hopefully we'll get some smoke out of her next time. Thanks for watching. Catch y'all later.